A family near Blue Mountain, in Columbia County, Washington, 1909, proudly displays their rifles and game, symbols of self-reliance and survival. A rare 1875 photograph of General George Armstrong Custer shows him outside his tent with 3 native scouts during the Yellowstone expedition, amid fragile alliances and growing tension. A bustling street scene in Tonopah, Nevada, around 1903, shows miners and merchants hurrying through town, driven by the fever of the gold rush. In this 1896 Montana photo, 3 horses pull wooden travois, traditional indigenous carriers, with a small child riding in one. A simple yet moving glimpse of cultural continuity. The streets of Colorado City, then called Columbia, bustle in 1880. Covered wagons line the road as gold fever draws hopeful miners westward. Soldiers gather in a military camp, 1871, surrounded by tents and supplies. A view into the daily discipline of life during the frontier wars. Cowboys from the XIT Ranch rest in a field in the Texas Panhandle, 1902. Their wagon and grazing horses in the background, the quiet rhythm of ranch life captured forever. Between 1884 and 1887, this image at Fort Verde, Arizona, shows 3 women and a uniformed man on horseback, reflecting how women balanced both military and civilian roles in the frontier world. An old mission church in Zuni Pueblo, New Mexico, photographed in 1873, stands as a simple yet profound reminder of early religious settlements during westward expansion. In the Black Hills, between 1887 and 1892, teams of wagons haul goods through rugged terrain, an essential lifeline for remote communities in the Wild West. This 1886 photograph shows young cowboy Charles Meeks on horseback, rifle in hand, embodying the bravery and determination that defined Western youth. Miners in Columbia, California, during the 1860s, pose with picks and shovels, risking everything in pursuit of gold and fortune across the untamed land. In 1888, engineers and surveyors are seen charting new railway routes with basic tools, pioneers of progress expanding the West's infrastructure 1 mile at a time. That same year, a hunter named Liam returns home with an antelope strapped to his horse, proudly demonstrating the skill and endurance that hunting demanded. A sheep-eater family from the Yellowstone region poses in their mountain camp, Idaho, 1871, their lives centered on hunting wild sheep in the high ranges. A man in Oregon, 1880, poses beside the spoils of his hunt, his pride reflecting the frontier's bond with nature and survival. Cowboys sit cross-legged for breakfast by a chuck wagon on the Texas plains, around 1902, a humble ritual in the long rhythm of ranch life. Dodge City, Kansas, around 1900, cowboys and their horses gather near the water reservoir, in a town that became the beating heart of cattle trade and frontier lore. The Wells Fargo Express office in Virginia City, Nevada, circa 1866, bustles with wagons and townsfolk, capturing the energy of a city built on gold, mail, and momentum. Pine Street, Abilene, Texas, 1881, lined with saloons, shops, and wagons. It was a crossroads for cowboys, traders, and travelers, alive with Western grit. A horse exchange in North Carolina, 1890, shows riders swapping mounts during a patrol, a vital practice to preserve endurance over long journeys. Miner George Carrick, sporting the classic mustache of the 1890s, stands before his wooden cabin around 1897, embodying the quiet determination of Western pioneers. A schoolhouse in a Nevada mining camp, 1895 to 1896, brings together children and teachers in a modest building, a rare glimpse of education amid hardship. In Kern County, California, around 1880, men celebrate finding water in an artesian well, a life-giving breakthrough for settlers in the dry lands. A cowboy near Sturgis, Dakota Territory, 1888, sits confidently on his horse, the very image of strength and independence that defined the American West. And finally, the home of buffalo hunters in Sheridan, Kansas, 1873, an iconic scene of frontier life, rugged and raw, where survival and ambition shaped the heart of a nation. Dodge City, Kansas, around 1872, bustled as a commercial crossroads for travelers and buffalo hunters. The image shows a quintessential Western arms and ammunition store. Buffalo Bill Cody, the showman who turned the American frontier into legend. A former Army scout and buffalo hunter, he thrilled audiences worldwide with his Wild West shows, blending bravery and performance. Cody died at age 70 from kidney failure, leaving behind a legacy that defined how the world imagined the Wild West: heroic, untamed, and larger than life. The streets of Colorado City, then called Columbia, bustle in 1880. Covered wagons line the road as gold fever draws hopeful miners westward. 3 elegantly dressed women pose on the streets of Marshall, Texas, in 1899, likely on a Sunday after church. Their attire and composure reflect the spirited atmosphere of small-town life after morning services.